Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in again and keep watching my videos. So I lost the footage of the original first playthrough that I did on my Stamina Nightblade. So I tried to get it back, found some software, but the file was so corrupted that I wasn't able to attain anything and I wouldn't give you guys any good footage. So I'm created a new character. Thankfully the game allow us to play again on a new character. So I decided to try out the Necromancer class, which is what you get from unlocking the Elsweyr pack. But anyway, let's get into it. So I think from the last episode we did talk to 𝕻𝖆, which is the new queen now. Let's see, and we got the dragon horn.
Agreeing to an alliance with Imperials.
I'm just gonna skip all of this because we did it. We got this sword already.
Much smaller than I thought it would be. 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆. Abner Tarn checks on legends and me. No. From the legends and no.
Okay. So from over here is the real playthrough. Let me see, where are we going? Cadwell the Betrayer. I actually do not really remember what happened. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay.
Hold, look. Varys! Don't you dare attach that foot to my ankle.
This is Cadwell's longest episode yet. Perhaps I can...
That's it! Time to give you knaves what for.
These are visions, dismembered bodies. I hate necromancy. Cadwell trusts you, Five Claw. You talk to him.
Poor Cadwell. Let me see.
Who's there? Speak up! I'm about to teach these rapscallions a valuable lesson. And yes, I plan to make it hurt.
Poor Cadwell. My favorite person.
Ah, jolly good. I could use a noble squire for the battle ahead. To battle 𝕮𝖓𝖉𝖆. Anyway, 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆 has gathered the dismembered parts of the betrayer's body. I can't allow the necromancer to put me, back together. I'm not entirely certain. It's definitely a dark, menacing cavern. Just the sort of place necromancers enjoy hanging around.
Of course.
Here now! Stop that! Your pardon, noble squire, but I have to go kick myself in the head.
Wait, what?
I'm off to put a stop to these dastardly villains.
No, Cadwell.
Can you determine where Cadwell disappeared to?
That's not good.
Of all the foolish, idiotic, misguided things that Cadwell has ever done, this may be the worst of them all. He fancies himself a hero, but he's given 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆 exactly what he needed.
Yeah, I didn't really think of that one. Cadwell, my favorite friend, what are you doing?
I'm no expert on necromancy, but it's obvious that our Cadwell is the last piece 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆 needs to restore the betrayer. He has all the parts of Cadwell's dismembered body, and now Cadwell has handed him the final component, his very essence.
Yep.
Does a soul shriven have a soul? I have no idea how the philosophy of oblivion accounts for such things, but there must be some kernel of the original Cadwell inside the one we know. It stands to reason. The necromancer would need that as well. I managed to scry Cadwell's portal before it winked out. It connected to an ancient crypt in the scar, not far from the Stitches. Head there immediately. The rest of us will make preparations and join you as soon as we can.
Okay. Let's go find him. How far is it? Okay. So I'm just gonna take a quick teleport there.
You took your time. Let's talk. Travel never used to take this much out of me. Oh well. Now that you're here, we can begin our investigation of the crypt.
Where's Zamorak and Prefect Kahlo?
The adept and the prefect volunteered to scout ahead. They haven't returned. That means it's up to us. We must stop 𝕻𝖆𝖓 from reanimating Cadwell the Betrayer. Something has prevented them from returning. I can only assume the necromancers or their undead have done them in. Where they were forestalled, we must prevail. Otherwise, 𝕻𝖓𝖓 and the dragons get one step closer to fulfilling their plans. Don't be a fool. Our first priority is to stop 𝕻𝖓𝖓 and keep him from aiding the dragons. After that, we can worry about everything else. Provided we survive, of course.
Okay, let's get to it. Until the subcurrent. Where's Cadwell?
Cadwell, what happened to you?
Whoa. Cadwell?
Thornhill spot. They ripped it out of me.
Oh my goodness. Cadwell, what are you doing?
I'm afraid I bungled this one royally, old friend. I opened a portal, meant to put the villainous 𝕻𝖓𝖓 to the sword. He got the better of me. The necromancer stole my essence, flung it to assorted ritual sites throughout the lair. Now I'm weak in my old body. The big cat and the Imperial. They arrived shortly after I did, but they didn't fare much better. I'm not sure what 𝕻𝖓𝖓 did with them. I've just been standing here trying to recover enough strength to give it another go. Charge me up again? Capital idea, and I agree. We can't let the betrayer join the dragons. That reminds me of a time. No, can't think. Too weak.
Oh man.
I'll stand with you as long as I can. Could use a bit of a lie down, though.
I got you, Cadwell. I got you.
I'll delay 𝕻𝖓𝖓's ritual as long as I can.
Okay.
You left us to die, Kalo.
Our blood is on your hands.
Can I, You can raise some spirit? I can raise some spirit.
From your bones!
That glowing cloud. It's holding this ritual together.
Refreshing. Let's find the rest of it and put it back where it belongs.
They're a necromancer, I'm a necromancer, necromancer versus necromancer, summoning versus summoning, you know.
You were never strong enough, Zamorak. I died because you were weak.
Praying to the moons won't save you, cat.
Interloper. Just more fuel for the ritual.
Zamorak failed. Again.
Welcome back, little energy. I missed you.
Got you, bro. I got you, Zamorak. Okay, what's in here?
You're a senile old fool, half-brother. How could you be so reckless? The dragons are your fault!
Wait, even Harn got trapped? The heck?
Your past will destroy you,
Oh,
Thorn.
There's two of them. gonna be a tough battle. Oh, woo! That was close. Oh crap! Kite. Come on, magic energy! Oh shit, wrong spell! Woo! Heal! Woo! That was a close one. Woo!
Get rid of that damn cloud!
Nah, I think I'm gonna let you suffer. Just for a little moment. Feel like it.
Did you know I used to be a High Chancellor? No, wait, no, that bit belongs to Abner.
Cadwell, you crazy old fool. What is D? Can I alchemy anything? Hey, this is the big one, I think.
Five Claw.
Oh.
This one doesn't have much time. 𝕻𝖎𝖓 should not be here. This one should be prowling the sand behind the stars and preparing for the next pounce, not lingering in this fetid tomb. 𝕻𝖆𝖓 called 𝕻𝖎𝖓 back. He planned to use her in a foul ritual, but dead or no, 𝕻𝖎𝖓 is still a soldier. His follower never stood a chance. This one sensed something. Decided to wait here a little longer. 𝕻𝖎𝖓 thought the cloud of energy reminded her of the strange night adorned in cookware. This one thinks she absorbed the energy when she killed the necromancer and disrupted this part of the ritual.
That's good, I guess.
Return it. Perhaps, though that will certainly shred this spirit form. No matter, 𝕻𝖎𝖓 no longer belongs in this realm. Tell Queen Carmira and 𝕻𝖓𝖉 that 𝕻𝖎𝖓 says farewell. Now, prepare yourself, strange knight. This belongs to you.
And poor 𝕻𝖎𝖓. Alright, where... Okay. Boom. Here we go. This is where the last fight against him. This might be the tough one.
You really think you can stop me? Neither you nor that bumbling corpse stand a chance.
Corpse? I'll have you know, I'm barely 1/4 cadaver on my mother's side.
Oh.
What's...
Two of you can't exist in the same reality, soul shriven. The stronger the betrayer becomes, the weaker you will grow.
I won't let you do that. 𝕻𝖓𝖓. Oh shit, forgot about the dragon. Oh fuck. Got a second summon.
Rise and destroy my minions! Let the essence of death flow free!
Where is he? Where's the guy?
Rise and destroy my minions!
Come on!
Your life is mine, outsider!
Come on! Ah, come on! I don't have any more energy? Oh shit. Alright, okay. I gotta be careful on how to really use that.
Rise and destroy my minions!
Oh, here we go, the big guy. Oh, great. Wow, this guy's so... Oh, man. Hello, what can I move? Shit.
Feels like I'm fading away.
Woo.
Oh, jolly good shell. Of course, I planned to deal with the orc myself once my reanimation was complete. Now that I'm whole, I have a destiny.
Oh, man.
So, cheerio.
He's still... Man. Okay, that's not good. Let's see if I get anything that's good that I can use. Oh, that's right. Ah, poor Cadwell.
I don't think finish what he...
Oops.
What I...
What did I skip?
I always heard that introspection could be difficult, but meeting yourself. No one likes to discover that they were a tallow catch. Try not to hold it against me. Him and me were two sides of a dented coin.
Don't worry, Cadwell, man. You're good.
I don't think the world can handle more than one Cadwell at a time. My essence, I feel it draining away. Strange as the end approaches, so does clarity. You will try to stop him for me, won't you?
Yes.
Finish what I started a long, long time ago. I remember how we stopped the dragons. 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖆 and we tricked 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖆, used his own ambition against him, convinced him to place a portion of his power in 𝕻𝖫𝖓𝖆. 𝕻𝖵𝖓𝖆 ordered his brothers to follow suit. Once weakened, we were able to trap them in the halls of Colossus. Then the betrayer, then I killed 𝕻𝖵𝖓𝖆. I earned that name. I planned to steal the power, but 𝕻𝖓𝖓𝖎's adepts...
Cadwell, stay with me.
I'm still here. Chimera. She looks like 𝕻𝖓𝖓. So pretty. 𝕻𝖓𝖓 possessed a key to a special place. That's where I learned to use portals. Luckily, they cut off my head and dismembered me before I could reach Jode's core. I guess you have to chop him up again. Tell Chimera she has the key, and look out for the
No, Cadwell. Oh, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's get him. Let's get our payback for Cadwell.
was a moon priest. Could that be the key to using the dragon horn?
The same notion occurred to me, Queen Chimera.
Wait, here comes Tarn and the others. Five Claw, talk to me. I am happy to see you and the others, Five Claw, and I'm eager to hear what happened. Wait, where is Cadwell?
I'm sorry, Cadwell. Poor Cadwell.
That does not bode well. The betrayer of Kunzari was a great hero who became a terrible villain. It took all the remaining champions and the moon priests of Anaquina to stop him. But how does the betrayer's return help the dragons? A special place? That does not give us a lot of information to go on, Five Claw. Did Cadwell tell you anything else before he disappeared? The ancient legends. I have been studying them. They mention Jode's core, a vault of some kind. Kunzari tricked the demons into storing their power there, though now we know that the demons were dragons. A metaphor, yes? As for a key... Everyone, meet in the royal study. I have something to show you.
Okay. Hope it's good, because I want me some payback.
Cadwell spoke of Anaquina, one of Kunzari's champions. He mentioned a key. I think he meant my pendant.
Zamorak remembers. Your mother wore it before you. Does it have more than sentimental significance?
It hides me from magical detection. Mother would take my pendant in her hand and whisper, "When Kunzari smiled, Anaquina asked the moons to move for him."
The Shadow Dance Temple ruins. Is that where the betrayer has gone?
I discovered as a young girl that the pendant and this ancient map interact in interesting ways. I learned the stories of Kunzari from my mother. Did I tell you she was a moon singer before she married my father? She said the pendant once belonged to Anaquina. I am related to Anaquina. Direct descendant, according to the moon priests. An ancient ruin. The place was once the Shadow Dance Temple, but now it is nothing but tumbled stones. Still, Cadwell indicated the pendant was the key to finding the betrayer. What else do we have to go on? Yes, from Kunzari's story. He tricked the demons into giving him their power. Then Anaquina moved the moon so he could store the power in Jode's core for safekeeping. Of course, now we know the demons of the story were actually the dragons. In their weakened state, Kunzari was able to trick the dragons and trap them in the halls of Colossus. But one of his companions betrayed him, stabbed him in the back, and went to the place of the Dark Dance to steal the demon power. I think you are right, Five Claw. The betrayer must want to finish what he started in the ancient time. But the dragons also want that power. Are they working together? Either way, we need to get to the temple ruins. As we saw on the map, the ruins lie in the foothills east of the Scar, between Orcrest and the town of Hakoshey. We will meet you there.
Okay. Okay, where do I go? I need to go there.
Chimera's waiting for you inside. If the dragon's circling overhead, I'll try to drive it up.
Zamorak will assist.
Yes, I'm sure your fists will make all the difference.
I'm right on. Why you gotta be so mean?
If there is more to this ancient temple, I do not see a way to access it.
Maybe there's like a puzzle we need to solve.
This is the right place. I can sense it. But nothing in this chamber looks like it can make the moons move or open a path to Joan or Jode. What are we missing, Five Claw? And 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆 knows I have tried everything I can think of. I held it out, I presented it forcefully, I even shook it vigorously, but nothing happened.
Shook it vigorously?
I do not know what else to do. My memories and the Kunzari stories, everything jumbles together. Too much research has crowded my mind. Wait, maybe... I remember one thing Mother used to say. Maybe if I repeat her words while I hold the pendant.
Ooh.
When a Nequina's blood calls, the shadow dance begins.
Ooh.
By the moons, you opened the path.
You go ahead. Zamorak and I will deal with the dragon outside. Somehow.
Moons watch over you. Come, Five Claw. Let us see where this leads.
Okay. Let's do this.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Why was this hidden for so long?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
This place has guardians, it seems. But they could not stop the betrayer.
Wow, this looks like one of those Mayan, Aztec temple.
The betrayer sent. He came this way. That relic. See what you can make of it, Five Claw.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. What happened? Whoa. Okay.
The spirits awakened. The temple recognized me. I am becoming attuned.
You know, I wonder how they recognized her in the old days. I mean, I know she has the amulet and all that, but I wonder if they have like some kind of like blood detection. Man, that must be pretty advanced though. Okay, here's another one. I don't want to fight, so I'm gonna skip.
Please, Sir Cadwell, you're part of Kunzari's Krajun. Why are you doing this?
I want what Kunzari hid away, and I hate to move the moons to reach it. If a few cats must die along the way, what of it?
I do not like this, Cadwell.
You're insane!
You talk to your new god like that?
The temple.
Manners!
It shows us how the betrayer became attuned.
I do not like this, Cadwell.
Activate it for me, Five Claw.
Whoa. Was she hold the whatever that thing is, sun and moon?
I understand. Moving the moons causes an eclipse. That opens the way to Jode's core.
Whoa, okay, that's cool.
It's almost a shame how Enequina's faithful keep throwing themselves at my blade. Almost.
Man, this Cadwell is so mean. fight. Dang it.
Temple relic. There it is. Activate it, please. Now, 5 more. We need to reach the temple sanctuary. Wait, my friend. Let us talk before we confront the betrayer.
Okay. Oh wait, there's a book over there. Empty Fang. Okay, is there another scroll here? Oh, we good.
The ancient memories become clearer in my mind with every passing moment. We follow the same path as the heroes of legend. 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆, 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖓, the betrayer. They all walked these steps to reach 𝕉𝖆𝖓 core. I see the truth of the myths and legends. 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉 tricked 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖒 into storing the might of the dragons in 𝕉𝖆𝖓's core. Then, the heroes of the 𝕮𝖆𝖓 lured them into the halls of Colossus and sealed the doors. Yes, he murdered 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖒 and then came to this temple to gain the power to move the moons and open the way to 𝕉𝖆𝖓's core. You see, the path only appears at the moon gate of 𝕻𝖓𝖓 when the moons are aligned, as in an eclipse. True, but many died before they lopped off his head. The betrayer was the greatest warrior of his day. If it comes to a battle, it will not be an easy one. There is an apparatus in the sanctuary, linked to the larger moon gate. That is what we seek. We are about to enter the place where the betrayer faced his greatest failure. Where he died at the hands of the remaining heroes and moon priests. We must make sure history repeats itself. The shade of 𝕻𝖓𝖓 darkens with rage whenever I think about him. Even before his betrayal, she detested the man. He was vain, proud, a great sword fighter, but full of ego and hubris. Perhaps that is his weakness, his pride.
Oh, I gotta fight Cadwell, the betrayer. Okay.
Too late, fools! The eclipse has started. I'm going to share the power with the dragons. Magnanimous, don't you think?
You are gonna die, Cadwell, the betrayer.
Sure, these lovely keepsakes don't.
Get him.
Sure, these lovely keepsakes don't. Do my portals confuse you?
Ooh.
Good! Do my portals confuse you? Good!
Not really. I mean, you're just attacking me everywhere. Well, I snapped you too far.
These lovely keepsakes don't.
Oh shit. Boy, this guy all of a sudden get OP. Heal.
These lovely keepsakes
no. There you go. Get him, my last minion. Snap. Yay.
The betrayer did something to the apparatus. The moons cannot hear my plea. No. The betrayer has set the moons in motion, and they will not answer to my song. There is nothing to stop the dragons from using the moon gate of 𝕻𝖓𝖓 to reach Jode's core.
Don't worry, I am the main character. I am the main hero.
Not yet. This apparatus moves the moons, but the moon gate of 𝕻𝖓𝖓 creates the portal to Jode's core. Luckily, I sent forces there to defend it from the dragons. We will join them. But first, the memories tell me we have one more task here. 𝕻𝖓𝖓's memories show me how she once used the dragon horn. The combat dragon horn you gave me. It needs to be energized, have its power restored. Activate the nearby temple relic, and I will charge the dragon horn.
Okay.
𝕻𝖓𝖓, Cadwell, John, and Jode. All of it into the dragon horn.
Cold water's refreshing, pleasant, and I'm fit as a fig tree. Now, where's the evil me?
Oh, Cadwell is back! Oh, that's right, because we win against the other Cadwell.
Fiend? Let me at him. I returned as soon as I could to help you give the betrayer a good thrashing. I feel tip-top, I must say. I thought it was the cozy confines of my beloved Cold Harbor. But I suppose it has more to do with the destruction of my other half. Well, good show. The world is saved.
Not really.
That doesn't sound good. Let me think. If I concentrate, I can recall what was going through my despicable other self's mind. He wanted to make sure no one could stop the path from opening. He promised the dragons. I'm afraid not, at least not from here. He did something to the apparatus. It can't be used again. 𝕻𝖓𝖓 might be able to separate the moons, but she'd need to do it at the moon gate. She looks a little weak.
I am all right. Cadwell, can we use your portal to return to Rimmen?
Of course, 𝕻𝖓𝖓. It's ready.
Where's 𝕻𝖓𝖓?
The eclipse approaches, and with it the opening of the moon gate of 𝕻𝖓𝖓. We have a short amount of time before the way to Jode's core appears. At least I am attuned, and I was able to charge the dragon horn. 𝕮𝖆𝖓 has already gone to the moon gate of 𝕻𝖓𝖓 to take charge of the forces there. We will join him shortly. Thank you for helping with my attunement, Five Claw. With you and my ancestors beside me, we will find a way to stop the dragons.
Huzzah!
We stopped the betrayer, but not before he set the moons in motion. Soon they will arrive. When the eclipse occurs, the moon gate of 𝕻𝖓𝖓 will open and grant access to Jode's core, which is exactly what the dragons desire. Some, but not a lot. Luckily, we anticipated the connection to the moon gate and sent 𝕮𝖓𝖓 ahead with whatever forces we could spare, which was not as much as I would like. I just wish we had something else to fall back on. The combat dragonhorn is charged, but we still do not know its full capabilities. We must not waste its energy, so we will save it until absolutely necessary. We should make our way to the moon gate now. Tell our companions, it is time. Our companions left the palace to wander Rimmen and consider what is to come. Find Abner Tarn, Zamorak, and Prefect Kalo. Cadwell too, if he is still around. I would like them to join us at the Moon Gate, but will understand if they decide not to. The ancient structure rises out of the jungle far to the southwest. To think, a place known primarily as a pilgrimage stop and historical curiosity may turn out to be the site of Elsweyr's most crucial battle yet. The Moon Gates are among the oldest ruins in Elsweyr. Of the few sites we know of, the 𝕻𝖎𝖓𝖈 ruin is the most well-preserved. Moon priests consider it sacred. The 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆 ties it to the lattice. The rest of us, we see a pile of old rocks. I can only tell you what I experienced. I became one with the temple, with all its memories and past experiences. I connected with my bloodline, with the first 𝕻𝖎𝖓𝖈 herself. I was attuned. I underwent the process of attunement, the same as 𝕻𝖎𝖓𝖈 and the moon priests of the temple, the same as Cadwell. I know how to make the moons move, provided we find a working lunar lattice apparatus. Some of the stories about 𝕻𝖎𝖓𝖈 speak of her teleporting from place to place. I see something about portals, but it does not make much sense. Perhaps when I have had 1,000 years to practice, I will be as competent as Cadwell, yes?
Okay. I leveled up. I think that's a better bow than what I'm using now. We're gonna gather our companions, getting ready, prepared for the fight. Hopefully they're not too far from where they are. First is Zamorak.
Quiet moments to meditate have been rare since Zamorak returned to Elsweyr. This one needed some time alone, especially after helping Tharn with the dragon at the Shadow Dance ruins. But you look like one who has important news, my friend. Zamorak suspected that would be our next destination. This one noticed that the moons have shifted in the sky, moving in a way that breaks their usual pattern. The betrayer's doing, yes? At least you and Queen 𝕻𝖆𝖓 returned from the ruins. Then we still have a chance. Zamorak has pledged his honor to Queen 𝕻𝖻𝖓. He will not break that vow. This one has a purpose again, and will see it through no matter the cost. Zamorak will meet you at the Moon Gate, my friend.
Don't worry, Zamorak, you're always a good guy.
Queen 𝕻𝖻𝖓, attuned to the lunar lattice. Zamorak never expected to see such a miracle in his lifetime. This one prays that it will be enough when we stand against the dragons. About what you would expect. Tharn used flashy spells to confuse the dragon until it finally gave up and flew away. Then, we encountered a squad of Euraxians led by a necromancer. Those Zamorak dispatched. It was the least this one could do.
Hello, come to partake in a before the battle cleansing.
Of course, Cadwell would take a shower.
To make myself pristine prior to the start of a slaughter. In my experience, the subsequent blood and gore adheres much better to a well-laundered body. Moongate. I hope to wash away the memories of the betrayer, and some stenches can't be removed with soap and water. I'm sorry I made the moons move, my friends.
Yep, that was the
Before
betrayer.
I became the gallantly gaunt, soul-shriven form you see today, I was the betrayer. I originally did all the terrible deeds that led us to this place. I'm rather ashamed. Dash it all.
Yep, help us fix it, Cadwell.
Yes, of course, that was my plan all along. Make up for my past atrocities by helping the nice cat people defeat the evil dragons, just like the hero I was before I became the betrayer. Talia, as nice as these facilities are, I miss the boiling, pleasant pools of Cold Harbor, hot enough to melt the skin right off your bones. What an invigorating sensation.
Want the water rush your armor? I mean, he doesn't have any armor. What is this? She's using like what, a cooking utensil?
And your point is?
Cadwell. Next one. Oh, it's Tharn. Damn.
Wine used to rejuvenate me after periods of intense exertion and spellcasting. Now I can barely taste the stuff. A good thing too. 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖆 wine is cloyingly sweet, like drinking candied plums boiled in moon sugar. I presume you have news? The Moongate? A noble but futile proposition, I fear. The Khajiit should pack up and flee while they still can. Let the Alliance armies deal with this. Show them some fights are more important than deciding whose posterior best fits the ruby throne. No. Just pondering other options. Too much of what we're facing was the inadvertent result of my actions or the actions of my family. Dragons, Euraxians, necromancers. The responsibility falls to me, and balance must be restored. Would you stand a chance otherwise? Without my arcane and strategic insights, anything you try is destined to fail. I won't have that on my conscience. Now, allow me to finish this sickeningly sweet inebriant. One last indulgence before the end.
You know, he may be a jackass, but he's a good guy.
By the way, I believe I understand the purpose of the dragon horn. After much consideration, the use and function of the ancient instrument has become clear. Theoretical knowledge isn't the same as practical experience, but I believe I understand the fundamentals of its operation. The Dragon Guard prepared a horn taken from a massive dragon and engraved it with arcane runes, giving it astonishing power.
Oh, wow.
Oh yes, I'm fairly certain of that. And I found historical references indicating the Dragon Guard gifted such relics to key locations, for their protection, you see. The one you located was originally in Rimmen before it was moved to the sanctuary. We have neither the time nor resources to move the large relic, but the small horn you brought back, it's called a combat horn, by the way, was designed to be carried into battle. Once charged with energy, its sound weakens dragons.
Nice.
One problem solved then. The next is sheer age. This ancient combat horn is exceedingly fragile. I'm not sure how many times we can sound the horn before it disintegrates into dust. For that reason, I suggest we save it until we absolutely...
Yep. I agree. Okay,
The quiet moments between battles. I like to spend the time catching up on my reading. History, military strategy, recipe books. My secret pleasure is a good mystery, though. And the new 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖆 is a real page-turner. I've been waiting for the order to move out. I sent most of the Cygnus irregulars on ahead with 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖉, but a small contingent remained here in case our earlier guess was wrong. I assume events in the ruins confirmed our theory? Understood. We need to defend the Moongate and stop the dragons from using it when it opens. Keep them from reaching Jod's core. Well, at least now we have a mission. I just hope the Khajiit can get over their aversion to working with my troops. Queen Euraxia's tyranny made the Khajiit wary. I don't blame them for that.
of course.
I just want to show them that not all Imperials are tyrants, that they can trust at least a few of us. It will come, as long as we don't turn on each other first.
Now, do I have to be... I've talked to all the companion. Is there... Ooh, already have a teleported. Nice. Come on, get in before we get into the battle. Woo!
It appears everyone has arrived. Report to Prefect 𝕻𝖆𝖕𝖆 while I confer with the Queen.
So it looks like this is it. This is where we make our last stands. Ooh. I'm good, nice. What kind of bow is this? Ah, good bow. Some steel. If I need it.
An eclipse is an eerie sight, but where are the dragons?
Not sure.
The moons come together and the sky grows dark. Ominous, isn't it? And strangely beautiful. Where are the dragons, though? And the remaining Uraxians? I assumed they would have started their push for the Moongate by now. As ready as we can be. The 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖈 militia and the Cygnus Irregulars have taken defensive positions along the path up to the Moongate. And whatever siege weapons we could get our hands on are set to repel the dragons. Not a chance. We only hope to slow them enough to give 𝕻𝖓 and 𝕻𝖆𝖓 the time they need to stop the Moongate from opening. Or find a way to shut it if all else fails. If the dragons don't reach 𝕻𝖏𝖏's core, we win. Wait. What's that noise?
Oh, here comes the dragon.
Dragons! Go join Queen 𝕻𝖆𝖓. I'll take charge down here.
Run!
Zamorak will go.
Get those fires out and ready the ballista.
Time for
Move it, soldiers.
reckless audacity and daring do.
Here we go, the last battle will begin.
Uraxians. The wall has been breached.
Kill the cats
Up there.
and the
More
traitors!
Uraxians. Here they come. Prepare yourself.
I'm ready.
More soldiers. Take them down.
How many is there gonna be soldiers? Man. Nice, Cadwell, nice. Good.
I do enjoy cutting blackguards down to size.
We need to reach Queen 𝕻𝖓𝖏.
Oh, crap.
𝕻𝖓𝖏, no! Stay with me, old master.
Oh, shoot. 𝕻𝖓𝖏𝖏.
𝕻𝖓𝖏 still breathes, but his injuries are serious. He needs a healer. With 𝕻𝖓𝖏 injured, someone else must take command of this position. Make sure the Uraxians and the dragons encounter enough resistance to slow them down. That task now falls to Zamorak. Yes, my friend. This is Zamorak's chance to finally atone for his past mistakes. Wait, what is this? The dragon horn. This one doesn't know why 𝕻𝖓𝖏 was carrying this. But you must take it and reach the Moongate. Queen 𝕻𝖊𝖏 needs you.
Okay.
Now, Five Claw.
This is it. Will this be the final battle against the dragon? Looks Looks like it might be. I gotta fight these guys. I don't want to fight them.
Maybe I should have fought left instead of right. Let's try that again.
Here we go, they're coming here.
I've got these hooligans, old trout. Let's get to Abner before the moon's alive.
Yeah. More fight. Damn it, I don't want to fight. Can I just skip these guys? Like, there's the dragon fight. Gotta put down my guys. God, I am not ready for this. Hear the sound of that flame?
Much longer.
The dragon horn 5-claw. Do you have it? Wait!
See how the moons align with the ancient gate. The lattice opens a path to Jode's core. But how did you get the dragon horn? Where's 𝕮𝖆𝖓? And why are the sounds of battle so close? Did the 𝕮𝖓𝖒ians overrun our defenses?
I'm sorry. Yes.
𝕮𝖆𝖓? Hurt? And the 𝕮𝖓𝖒ians behind our defenses? This is not good. Not good at all. Well, we still have the dragon horn. At least until the power runs out or the fragile relic falls apart. I just wish the moons would move for me. The power, yes, but not the knowledge and experience. I will continue to try to move the moons and close the gate.
Okay, I got you. Come on. Come on, Tharn. are they? Oh, there's a lieutenant. Oh, they're both lieutenants. Fuck.
𝕻𝖓𝖓𝖆 and 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆 approach!
The dragon horn. It's our only chance.
No, Firefly, not yet!
Oh, what?
Through the portal, both of you, and bring the dragon horn.
Okay,
Wait.
I think this is the final battle. Portals to the plane of Jode. Holy moly.
Five Claw, we stand from the memories I absorbed at the Shadow Dance Temple. 𝕻𝖓𝖓𝖈 and the Moon Priests came here to honor the moons and set them on their way after their sacred joining. This is also where she helped Kunzari hide the dragon's power. Here, on the plain of Jode, the memories become clearer with every passing moment. Kunzari was able to use 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖈's own greed against him. The dragon sought the power of Jode's core from the beginning, but Kunzari offered him even more. He offered a way to combine the natural power of Jode's core with the mystic might of his loyal dragons. 𝕮𝖵𝖓𝖈's greed was his undoing. Now, he finally has an opportunity.
Oh, this is just great. Does this thing drop? Oh.
𝕻𝖓𝖓𝖆, the vermin still pester us. Devour them. As you say, my brother.
I literally have to fight against this guy. What? I gotta find more? No. I wanna find more.
They still guard this sacred place.
The Moon Priests worship new gods now, you insignificant morsels.
Do I have to fight these guys? Oh shit, I do have to fight these guys. Oh no. How many times do I... Damn, that guy's big. Come on. Keep kiting. Wait, I don't have to fight them? Oh man. Ah, again.
Avoid 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆 as best you can.
Oh my god. He just... How many is this spawning? Oh man, I wanna fight all that. Very annoying.
I can feel it.
Okay, looks like I have to fight again on this one. Well, I'm gonna die from that. Hello. Woo! Two of these big guys. Two. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that was good. We can move on. Wait, going the right way? I'm not going.
𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆, 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆, and 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖃𝐺. Are you ready for this, Chimera?
Oh, here we go, guys. The final battle.
𝕮𝖓𝖃 is absorbing Jode's core. As long as the moons remain aligned, the power flowing through him is unimaginable.
Get me to that platform, Tarn. I can separate the moons using the altars. You must deal with 𝕻𝖓𝖃𝖆. I will divert whatever energy I can into the Dragonhorn, but use it sparingly.
You dare to face me, morsel?
Okay. Yep, here we go.
Insect.
I'm barely damaging the guy, huh?
Yes, brother. I will make this quick.
𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆, so he's a storm dragon. Ooh, shoot. Scratch my forehead. Almost got me killed.
Get inside my shield, or the dragon shout will kill you!
Source! G! You have made me angry, pest. I shall crush these fleas, brother. You have my word.
Sound the dragon horn!
Die, insect, die! 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖆! Assist me. The power. It fills me.
Okay, why am I dying? Oh shit! Okay, I did not realize that these are... Oh crap, why am I dying? Woo! Very close.
𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆 prepares to attack! Let my magic protect you!
Source. 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆!
Use the dragon horn!
About to die.
It cannot end like this! 𝕻𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆!
You killed 𝕻𝖓𝖓. Good.
I will be the equal of Akatosh!
The moons. I need to finish the ritual. Joan and Jode, hear me.
The power, it belongs to me!
Separate and resume your eternal dance. Sound the horn!
No! I will not be denied!
You ended the eclipse. But that means...
The moon gate has collapsed. We are trapped, yes. But 𝕻𝖓𝖓 is dead, and 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖓 has been defeated.
Oh, hello! You always find things in the last place you know.
𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖓, no wonder. I'm actually pleased to see you, Cadwell. Come, Chimera. Your people await their queen.
Thank you, my friends, for everything.
Queen Chimera, have you been injured?
I am fine, just tired. But look, the moons are no longer aligned. Tell me about the dragons, the Euraxians. What is the state of our forces?
Our scouts tell us that most of the Euraxians and dragons fled when the moons parted. Our own troops have not returned, but the Main has sent an envoy.
An envoy from the Main? If you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to.
We did it, Five Claw! we put the moons back in motion and defeated both 𝕻𝖓𝖕𝖆 and 𝕻𝖓𝖒𝖎. I want to thank you for everything. Elsweyr is safer today.
You're welcome.
Because of you. Just being on the plane of Jode clarified the memories I inherited at the Shadow Dance Temple. I saw the ritual in my mind and performed the actions. Oh, too bad the Dragonhorn did not survive. At least it lasted long enough to banish 𝕻𝖓𝖒𝖎. He did grow larger with every infusion of power he absorbed, but the horn dislodged him from Jode's core, which allowed me to finish the ritual and end the eclipse. After that, a concern for another day, yes? I cannot be named queen without the Main's blessing. That, however, is my worry. For now, you should rest. We must honor our fallen and learn the fate of our troops at the Moongate. And after that, we will celebrate a new dawn for Elsweyr.
Ooh, I'm gonna get a nice bow too. Whoa. Wish I'm not level 9 though.
We have accomplished much, my friend. We overthrew the tyrant, 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖎𝖏, defeated 𝕮𝖆 𝖆𝖔𝖆 and the betrayer,
level
even
10.
killed at least 2 dragons and made the moons move in the sky. If only I could shake this sense of impending doom. Nothing specific. Not really. I guess this sense of worry will stay with me until I know the fate of 𝕮𝖓𝖒 Zamorak, even Prefect Kalo. I would return to the Moongate, but other matters require my attention. Namely, the envoy of the Main. That is just it. I have no idea. Moons, my head pounds. The effort I exerted at Jode's core was not without a cost. Five Claw, could I convince you to determine the fate of my soldiers and our friends? I appreciate your assistance, my friend. Find out what happened to 𝕮𝖓𝖒 and the others, then bring word back to me. Meanwhile, I will try to find a few moments to rest before I meet with the Main's envoy or worry about the other dragons. Far from it. But without 𝕻𝖓𝖒𝖎 and 𝕻𝖓𝖕𝖆 to lead them, they are solitary beasts without a grand plan. Colossal, dangerous beasts to be sure, but not the overwhelming force they were under their dragon leaders.
True.
There is little difference between myth and history for the Khajiit Five Claw. Whether Euraxia discovered the Kunzari stories and that led them to the betrayer's head, or 𝕮𝖆 𝖵 reanimated the head and then learned the tales, who can say?
Okay. Let's see. Okay, we good. And then we need to get and wear this new and OP bow. Bow or whatever. And I think the quest still continues since they here determine the fate of Chimera's future.
Shore's bones. Rigert knew he should have brought more meat.
It's good to see you, Five Claw. We only just returned and I have yet to report to the Queen. Chimera is alright, isn't she? We saw the moons move and the eclipse end, but we haven't heard what happened after you entered the Moongate. After I was caught in that dragon blast, Zamorak tended to my wounds and took command of the soldiers defending the upper ridge. I'm sorry to say that I was in and out of consciousness for most of what happened next.
Well, that's alright, as long as we
I
win.
know that I am still alive and grateful to be back in Rimmen. It's a miracle, thank the moons, that the city is free once more. If you want to know what really occurred at the Moon Gate, you'll need to ask Zamorak and Prefect 𝕮𝖆𝖏. There are those among the troops who need the healers more than I. But perhaps a few hours in the soothing springs will restore my strength.
Okay. Let's see what Zamorak will say.
Zamorak is happy to see you, friend.
Me too, me too.
After the dragons entered the Moon Gate and you followed, this one worried that all was lost. But then, the moons parted, and suddenly everything seemed all right. Just what you would expect. We held our ground against the swarming Uraxians and their necromancers, repelled the dragons as best we could. This one let the desert wind flow through his limbs and claws, while our soldiers rallied to his side. Between the 𝕮𝖆𝖏 militia and the Cygnus irregulars, we held them off. When the moons separated, the Uraxians broke off their attack and scattered to the four winds. The remainder will be a nuisance, but they pose no threat to the kingdom.
Yeah, what about the dragon?
Zamorak doesn't know for certain. We faced mostly the Uraxians on the upper ridge. Prefect 𝕮𝖏𝖏 commanded the ballistae, so he could tell you more. This one does know that when the moons began to separate, the dragons roared in rage and flew away.
That's probably because their leader died, or something.
Zamorak hopes to serve as Queen Chimera's claw, and defend the throne as he was trained to do. If she will not have me, well, 𝕮𝖆𝖓 has many plans for improving life in Elsweyr. This one would be happy to help in any way he can.
Oh, it's you. Good to see you're still among the living. I suppose you had a hand in getting the moons to finally pull apart?
Yep.
Hang on, I need to finish my report. I find that it's best to write it all down while it's still fresh in my mind. It's all in my report. Our troops held their ground and fought bravely. We lost many good soldiers, 𝕮𝖆𝖏 and Imperial, but we did our duty. We slaughtered Uraxians by the score and kept the dragons at bay until the moons broke apart. It was crucial to our survival. When the moons separated, the dragons broke ranks. They seemed to lose their drive, their purpose. They stopped attacking and flew off. Not a moment too soon. We had exhausted both our strength and our ammunition. The ones that survived Zamorak's charge lost what remained of their courage when the dragons abandoned the field of battle. They scattered like sand roaches and ran in all directions. I doubt they'll give the militia too much trouble going forward.
Nice,
We still have a
nice.
lot to do to heal the scars left by Euraxia and her mercenaries. I'll offer our services to Queen Chimera and Lord 𝕮𝖆𝖓. Let them use us where we'll do the most good. If that's what they need. But the Cygnus irregulars are mostly military engineers, scouts, and trainers. We have a lot more to offer a kingdom that needs to be rebuilt than just blades and shields. That was our original mission, to help Elsweyr.
Very impressive and very inspiring. Let's go return to the palace.
Outside. This one must speak with you. This one never expected to set foot in the capital of 𝕮𝖏𝖏 again. She hoped the militia would succeed, but she didn't believe they stood a chance against the usurper queen. Kasia understands you played a significant role in these events, yes?
Well, that's the main hero, of course. I help overthrow Euraxia, defeat the betrayer, and stop the dragon on the plain of Jode.
Such wonders you have accomplished, and to have touched the face of blessed Jode. This one is in awe. Despite all that, the Main has sent me to determine what happens next. Where is Lord 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖉, the Speaker of the Main? The healers? This one hopes the Speaker wasn't gravely injured. As for your question, we must settle the matter of 𝕻𝖓𝖓𝖈's succession. Cassia must determine if Camira is the legitimate heir to the throne, and if so, recognize her claim. Certainly, but anyone can make such a claim. To be accepted by the Khajiit, she must be recognized by the Main. With 𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖉 indisposed, will you stand with Camira and vouch for her heritage? If so, please tell her I am ready to meet. Before you return to Camira's side, this one requests an additional favor. The Main gave Cassia a sealed letter for Abner Tharn, but he refuses to see me. I understand that you and he share a special bond. Perhaps you could deliver the letter. The specifics concern the Tharn alone, but this one believes it deals with the artificial eclipse and its impact on Khajiit society. The moons hold great sway over the Khajiit born under them. What does this mean for those born during this eclipse? No matter what caused the eclipse, Joan and Jode joined as one. When this occurs naturally, one born then may become the next Main. But during a false eclipse, succession becomes a concern.
I see.
The Main hopes Tharn can explain the arcane implications. The Main cannot be everywhere at once. That is what the Speaker and the envoys are for. For now, the Main's duties do not include 𝕻𝖓𝖓. But know that the Main's heart is everywhere in Elsweyr.
Okay. Gotta find Abner Tharn now. I don't know where he is. That was an interesting thing. That they decided to use the moon to find the next Main.
Abner, you simply must stay for the ceremony. It's not every day we get to see a lovely cat receive a crown.
Ha!
Nonsense. And don't call me Abner. Besides, I think I've overstayed my welcome as far as Camira is concerned. You and Cadwell, the two of you just can't leave well enough. No one was supposed to notice as I slipped out of Rimmen. Of course, very little has gone according to plan since the Wrathstone tablets set me on this path.
Poor Abner Tharn. He reminded me of Squidward from SpongeBob.
I am neither sentimental nor enamored of pomp and circumstance. My time in Elsweyr has shown me that I have limits. I am not the battle mage I was in my younger days. Besides, I hate parties. Small talk, speeches, canapes, totally unbearable.
Squidward!
I watched firsthand as a remarkable young woman became a leader. She's already a queen. Everything else is simply ceremony. I've lingered here long enough. You were an able enough traveling companion. I may call on you again sometime.
Nice.
An intriguing question. Are Khajiit born under a forced eclipse next in line for the Main? But this other bit confirms my suspicions. I must travel to Palatine at once. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Until then, farewell.
Good luck.
We accomplished much, but I fear we haven't seen the last of 𝕮𝖓𝖒𝖎. I must investigate reports coming from the south. You, however, have a queen to crown. Take Cadwell with you and make sure he behaves. And tell Camira she did admirably. We saw no body, and there's no reason to suppose 𝕮𝖓𝖒𝖎 couldn't escape from Jode just as we did. He absorbed a remarkable amount of energy while the moons were aligned after all. I'll send for you if and when I confirm my suspicions.
Alright, here we go. Time to crown the queen.
I assure you, Cassia, my wounds are healing quite nicely.
Nevertheless, this one has asked the Outlander to stand beside Camira, should I decide to give the Main's blessing.
Oh.
𝕮𝖆𝖓𝖉𝖆 told me you found them. He filled me in on what happened during the battle at the Moon Gate. Dragons and necromancers, I understand. But politics and coronations, they twist my tail, and their regalia, it pinches. Moons, I miss my leathers. I am having many thoughts, but I know what I must do. Like 𝕻𝖓𝖓𝖈 and my other ancestors before me, I must stand tall and accept my responsibilities with humility and grace. Provided the Main's envoy confirms my right to the throne. The woman is inscrutable. I think she just wants to see me suffer until she acquiesces and places the crown on my head. Before the full weight of the kingdom falls upon my shoulders, I want to tell you something. I want you to know I appreciate everything you have done for Elsweyr. For me. I do not believe we would have survived without your assistance. Now, I understand the envoy asked you to stand beside me at the ceremony. Are you ready, my friend?
The healers were able to do wonders, my friend. I almost feel like my old self again. I will secure Camira's claim. You just stand beside her and support her. She values your presence, as do I. But where is Camira? I expected you to bring her in.
She's coming.
Who will confirm that Camira is the daughter of King 𝕻𝖓𝖓 and the rightful heir to the throne of 𝕻𝖓𝖓?
I will, as her guardian all these years, and as the Speaker of the Main. Camira is the rightful heir. Come forth, daughter of 𝕻𝖓𝖓 and Numara. Come forth, child of 𝕻𝖓𝖓.
Camira, do you accept the duties of the throne? Will you lead this kingdom and protect its people?
I do, and I will.
Know then that the Main accepts and recognizes your claim. All hail Camira, Queen of 𝕻𝖓𝖓!
I promise to serve our people, and I offer thanks to all who helped achieve our recent victories. Finally, there is one I wish to honor. One whose assistance in these matters was unprecedented and invaluable. �5-Claw, my comrade and friend, please approach the throne. Courageous �5-Claw, I will make sure your deeds are sung by my people. They will be told from one generation to the next. As 𝕻𝖓𝖓 passed into legend, so too will you. Then say nothing, my friend. Just know that you helped deliver my homeland from tyranny. You helped me avenge my parents. You saved us from dragons and undead. We will never forget that. I will never forget that. You appeared when Elsweyr needed you most. In our most desperate time of troubles, you helped restore our nation. You will always have a place here, my friend. And I want you to accept the greatest award I can offer. I name you Champion of 𝕻𝖓𝖓.
Woohoo!
There are still dragons to kill and Euraxians to deal with, but now it is time to celebrate. Take a few moments, talk to our friends, then enjoy yourself, champion. You earned it. Just what you would expect. I listen to problems and I try to find solutions. I suppose I must coordinate with our allies in the Dominion at some point, and there are still stray dragons and Euraxian deserters to deal with. So, it is time for different adventures, �5-Claw. I must lead my people and erase the memories of the usurper queen. May her name be blotted from the histories. Of course, I may find time to slip away and explore a ruin or two. Every now and again.
Well, there you go, everybody. I want to thank you all for staying in and watching the whole series where we become the hero, starting from defeating the usurper queen to defeating the necromancer, saving Cadwell, and to the end of the final battle where we defeated the dragon and banished their leader to the Netherrealm. But anyway, I want to thank you all, and if you liked the video, please subscribe, like it, and I'll see you all next time.